Today we're going to talk about adding and subtracting parts of a whole. Let's take a look at the first example. We have 1/4 plus 2/4. In a fraction, the denominator tells me how many total parts. I have 4 total parts, and my numerator tells me that 1 out of 4 parts is shaded. For 2/4, I have 4 total parts, and 2 out of the 4 parts are shaded. When I add the 2 together, I have 1/4 plus 2/4, which is equal to 3/4. Here's another example. I have 2/8 plus 3/8. In the first model, I'm going to shade in 2 out of the 8 pieces. In the next model, I'm going to shade in 3 out of the 8 pieces. 2/8 plus 3/8 is equal to 5/8. Notice how my denominator stays the same and I add the numerators together. Here's another example. I'm going to count the number of pieces to determine my denominator. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total parts. So my denominator is 6. In the first model, 2 out of 6 are shaded, so my numerator is 2. In the second model, 3 out of 6 parts are shaded, so my numerator is 3. When I add the two numerators together, 2 plus 3, I have a total of 5/6. In this example, we're using a number line. Each part of the number line is equal to 1/7 because my number line is broken into 7 equal parts. 3/7 plus 2/7 gives me a total of 5/7. Here's another example on the number line. This shows me 4/9. And this part shows me 3/9. 4/9 plus 3/9 equals 7/9. Now let's take a look at some subtraction. In this example, my model shows 5/10 take away 2/10. I'm going to subtract my numerators. 5 minus 2 equals 3, and my denominator remains 10. You can see that I had 5 out of 10 shaded in, and I took away 2, which leaves me with 3/10. Here's another subtraction example. I'm going to count my total number of parts to determine my denominator. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 total parts. My denominator is equal to 7. Now, I had a total number of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sevenths shaded in. I took away 2/7, as you can see by the X through 2/7. I am left with 3/7. Here's another example. I'm going to count my total number of parts. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. My denominator is equal to 9. I started with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ninths shaded in. I took away 3 ninths, as you can see by the X. 6 ninths minus 3 ninths equals 3 ninths. Now we're going to write the fraction as the sum of unit fractions. I can see that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. I want to show 4/6. Each of my pieces is equal to 1 out of the 6. If I want to show 4/6, 1, 2, 3, 4, I can show it as 1/6 plus 1/6 plus 1/6 plus 1/6. Here's another example. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 parts. Each part is equal to 1/8. If I want to show 3/8, 1, 2, 3, I can show 3/8 as 1/8 plus 1/8 plus 1/8. And again, I'm going to count my total number of parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. My whole is broken up into 12 equal parts. Each part is equal to 1/12. If I want to show 4/12, I can show it as 1/12 plus 1/12 plus 1/12 plus 1/12. And that concludes our lesson on adding and subtracting parts of a whole.